Hi, Gately Stevenson Matthews. I'm honored to be a board member here at the North Shore Historical Museum. And on behalf of myself, on behalf of the president of the board membership, the director of the museum, and all of us here at the museum, welcome to the 7th episode of Pop-Up Visit. As is the case, I'm sure, with many of you, I try to get in exercise every day of my life, but that idea is not a new idea. As you will see in just a few minutes, back in the 1930s, people were concerned about fitness then, and they were also eager to find a new way to trim down those pounds and to stay fit. So, as we will always do at the end of this segment, you will hear a message from the museum's president, Georgie Kinnett. But in that middle segment, we will be going into the museum. You will be there with Amy Driscoll, and she is going to introduce you to a fitness innovation like none other that was very popular during the 1930s among the well-to-do. So I know you're going to enjoy that. And without any further ado, I often say fasten your seat belts. But today, I think, as you see, we're live. But today, I think the thing to say is tighten your stirrups. Amy, take it away.
Gately, I'm up here on what may be my favorite item in our collection, the Zander Horse Exerciser. For those of you unfamiliar with wacky equipment, this horse exerciser was built in the early 20th century in Germany by Dr. Gustav Zander, who created other crazy ways to exercise, such as the leg strengthener and the weight reduction stimulator. It's my favorite item in our collection because I think it really encapsulates the North Shore Gold Coast State experience, and I'm going to tell you why. This horse exerciser was used to practice polo. If you come in here, you can see the controls for speed, trot, gallop. The idea was to really stimulate being on a polo pony so you could practice this hanging onto the horse while you swung your mallet. Now, polo was once called the sport of the kings, primarily because it was very expensive to play. Maintaining a string of polo ponies was incredibly expensive. And polo was very popular here on the North Shore. In fact, two of America's best-known polo players, Thomas Hitchcock Jr. and Sr., were residents of Old Westbury. Hitchcock Sr. was a 10-goal polo player and a founder of the Meadowbrook Polo Club. Now, polo wasn't just expensive to play, it was also expensive to practice. This Zander horse exerciser weighed over 660 pounds and was very, very expensive. In fact, you couldn't buy one unless you were a member of the Zander Institute or had one specially built for you. This particular horse exerciser was not used by the Hitchcock family, but in fact came from one of the Pratt estates right here in Glen Cove. The Pratts were a very wealthy family who at one point owned over 1,100 acres in North Glen Cove called DeSoris Park. So I think why it represents to me the history of the North Shore Gold Coast Estates is that this is a single-purpose, very expensive item used to train for a very expensive sport. On the playground of the very wealthy, perhaps this was their favorite toy. I look forward to showing off this Zander Exerciser to you in person. Hopefully we'll be open soon. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching.
Our mission is to preserve the history of the North Shore of Long Island. For almost 7 years, we have fulfilled this mission with the support of our membership and our volunteer board of trustees. Not unlike any small nonprofit, all income stopped when New York went on pause. Until we can fundraise again, we are facing a shortfall for our operating expenses. The board has pledged donations to help with these expenses, but we surely could use your help. All contributions are tax deductible. You can find information on how to donate on our website, and you can also use PayPal. Thanks for listening and stay safe.